cover more ground in the Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid. Kia, movement that inspires.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Welcome back, everyone. We got 100 Thieves versus NRG just next. Just to go through the ramifications for playoffs. With Team Liquid winning this game, they are now locked in for playoffs 100%. Playoffs! So now that that's out of the way, let's go into NRG versus 100 Thieves. Very clearly, if NRG win this game, we now have our teams locked, and we could say goodbye to Shopify Rebellion and an Immortals Progressive. But if 100 Thieves win this one, then it gets complicated in weird tiebreaker situations, with Shopify having a 25% chance to lock in, but what matters most, of course, is just getting into a tiebreaker. It's a 50-50, and the next games matter. So, very clear. NRG win, we know our top 6 teams. So let's just go straight into the draft.
And we have Zven here to help us through the draft.
Yay!
How you doing? Welcome back.
Yeah, it's good to be back. I missed this place.
When did you get in?
This Friday.
Not very long ago. So
Yeah.
wait, this Friday, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was we were saying that.
But you've been watching all the LCS. Does anything stand out to you about the way these teams have been drafting that grinds your gears?
No, very standard bans from 100 Thieves at least. Kalista and Senna targeting the FBI, who's been having a pretty good split, I think, despite his team's struggles. Especially like Palafox has not been having a good split, I think, compared to how good he was last split. That's the biggest, I think, difference maker for NRG, why they're struggling so hard.
I also like the Talia Vi bans coming out against 100 Thieves specifically, just because River and Quid have been so clean on that combo, and it was behind a lot of their wins.
Yeah, you definitely target ban 100 Thieves top side if you're gonna ban anything. Meanwhile, NRG's bans all gonna be going towards, if you're 100 Thieves, you always ban out the ball lane, while if you're NRG, you're always gonna ban top side gems. That's just how these teams play and how they win.
And we've been seeing a lot of Smolder. I wanted to get your thoughts on Smolder. This is not hotfix Smolder, so this is just the champ that's been tearing up the leagues globally. And that's the 180 carry that has not been banned, with Kalista and Senna being banned. What's your thoughts on Smolder so far? Just getting your thoughts.
I think it's very good for LCS at least.
Yeah.
I think that traditionally we've been in a very slow region, and it's a region that it's very easy to play a champ at scale like Smolder, and it seems like it's too easy to get the 225 stacks before the game is lost. So I think it's pretty OP in this patch.
Yeah, I mean, last game it happened in what, like 21 minutes, 22 minutes?
It's a very slow starter. You usually have like 60, 70 out of 10 minutes, but then once you get the second upgrade, you start picking up stacks a lot faster, but you get like 6 per wave, and it just gets out of control really quickly.
Yeah, and we'll see if NRG end up regretting letting it through to 100 Thieves, because their first pick was Nautilus, which is interesting to me.
Huhi Nautilus special for sure. He's been spamming that. He won't be able to get the Giga Farm Nautilus that he gets when they do Senna Nautilus, but it's still, I mean, Team Liquid first picked this twice this week as well, so there's definitely a scrim pocket where just having Nautilus wins you a lot of games because of the engage, I think. And it's not like he got hard counterpicked here going into the Alistar, so he's still a presence in lane.
Yeah, and then you go for it.
Yeah, thanks, man. I like the targeted CC from Nautilus and Smolder, but I think without having a premier lane AD carry like Kalista or Senna, it makes it a lot less worth it to pick this. I think they have a Varus maybe, that's FBI special, but I think that's not going to be good enough to like win lane hard enough, given how hard they get outscaled this game. So I'll be really happy with 100 Thieves' first 3 here if I was them.
Wanted to get your thoughts on Nautilus first pick just in general, because we've seen Team Liquid go to Nautilus first pick a lot, but in the LEC we've seen a little bit more Braum, just a little more counter picks into him.
Yeah, I like it more if they get something like Senna following it up with Kalista, something reliable to win lane. I think Varus is still strong after he got nerfed, but he's not strong enough that they're gonna win lane so hard that 100 Thieves can't just scale. I think that if I was 100 Thieves here, I'd be really happy with this draft because they simply aren't losing lane hard enough to justify how hard they outscale.
Yeah.
How hard they get outscaled from an energy perspective. So we're very happy if I was 100 Thieves here.
Yeah, Olaf as well for Sniper, knowing the matchup, not wanting to get banned out. He's had such an exciting year, I feel like.
Yeah.
Very hype rookie this year. I think that he's not only like a very big personality as well, he's also a super good player, and he's been having a very good rookie season so far.
Most solo kills in the entire league in a rookie split is pretty hype.
Compared to the other rookies in the league, like Meech and Masu, for example, he's definitely have the most explosive entrance to the LCS. He's the most, how do you say it, you see him a lot in games. You don't notice Meech as much, I would say, or like Masu as much, given how good their teams are.
I see.
Sniper is very present in the games.
Yeah. One thing I also appreciate is obviously he at the beginning of the season said like, oh, I want top lane to be a 1v1. Like I just want to kind of like kill my opponent. He had that other quote where he was like, but like I love it when I see my opponent dead and I like don't feel bad for them or something like that. I appreciate that even though obviously he has made some mistakes in lane, he's made a few mistakes in team fights, I love that he always goes for the play. Yeah. And that's why he's the solo kill leader right now in LCS.
That's what you want to see in a rookie as well, like not having fear, and like you want to see mechanics, and like you want to see them just playing for the lane phase, go for the kills, this kind of plays, and then make mistakes in mid game or like macro decisions. That's what I want to see from a rookie like him. So it's very impressive so far what Thieves have accomplished with like this many rookies that they have.
Yeah, I think we might actually have a sound or a quote about Sniper. He popped off yesterday. He's actually been plotting his lane kingdom since before the season started.
My favorite change for the season 2024 would definitely have to be how isolated top lane is. Just because I'm a top laner who loves to fight. Like it's very hard for junglers to gank top lane. So it's just 1v1. So whoever kind of has like the advantage over the other top laner will get the edge of who plays like fights better or who just snowballs the game more.
I love hearing that because that was a discussion we had before the year that we haven't really touched back on. But I want to call out,
Veigar.
We have a Veigar?
Yes, we have a Veigar pick.
Now, so 100 Thieves is locked top 2. They can still get first.
It's blind pick as well.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like
I know they just
or something. Just a straight blind.
He just wants to play it.
Yeah.
Quid's styling.
Quid's been having a very good split, but I didn't think he was gonna pick something like this. I was gonna think of like something not like this at all. I mean, Ari was banned, Karma was banned, Wayne was banned, but like, I don't know, maybe Asir, Ty was banned as well. I mean, there's a lot of chances.
Azir is disabled this week because of the ball.
the bug.
Yeah, true. So I guess control mage picks are a little bit wider, like a little more wide open.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's hard to pick at this point.
And a question for you, now you're Varus, you're looking at this team, and you naturally want to go towards like poke Varus versus Veigar, but now you have Olaf and Alistar as frontline. You're still gonna have to go the play to the Rune King build, right?
I think you go poke this game. Unless I want to pick some sort of like fat tank in the jungle here, I think he goes poke, because it fits well with the Corki.
Yeah.
And it's just a little bit better in lane. That's a fat tank.
What's the jungler here that 100 Thieves is going to close out with? Vi's already gone. Other than that, a lot of stuff is open. Is this the River Jarvan return for the Varus? Probably not against Corki. Surely it's not Rammus.
Surely
Also
red.
not sure.
No.
What?
Nah.
100 Thieves, 100 Thieves.
That's crazy.
What are we doing, River?
It's like I didn't get the memo that this game actually matters.
You can still get first.
I really didn't get this.
NRG gets playoffs with the win.
Oh my God, River.
Okay.
What?
Okay, that's it for the draft. Let's hit it to the casters.
Let's see what they got to say.
All right, muchas gracias.
Yes! Yes! I've been waiting for this since 2017. You remember Moon played Shaco? I was so excited. Moon finally played Shaco. We got a pro Shaco game in the LCS, and then they lost, and it looked terrible. And I was like, oh, God, we're never going to see Shaco again. He's finally back. River, I love you. Yes, Shaco. Okay, so I do want to get into it.
Keep going, Kobe. I'm going to let you have this.
I do want to get into it because there actually were Shaco buffs recently. It wasn't on this patch, but it was 14.3 where they increased the box damage to jungle, which is very, very helpful. And quickly shout out the Shaco players that I continue to follow, even though I don't main Shaco anymore. But like Chase, Pink Ward in North America, Bombers, Jokebox on EU. I am so excited for
Wake
this.
up, y'all!
We haven't seen it since it was like Worlds with DFM in 2021 was the last like top 4 region or something like that play. Yeah, 2021. Also, like Kanavi played it that year. It was weird. We got a couple of them,
LPL,
but it has been so long. It has been so long since we get into Shaco. All right, now big things with Shaco. The beginning of your clear. A lot of times you want to protect the boxes because Shaco has 2 options for double camp clears on red side. If you put 2 boxes in the Raptors, this is one that I see a lot on European West. if you put 2 boxes in the Raptors and then you start on red camp with your other box, then you can do red, and just the 2 boxes themselves will kill off all the small Raptors, and the big Raptor will walk over to you while you're at red, and then you can just smite it. And so you don't have to pay attention to it at all, and you can just finish up on the red. But it looks like River, upon getting invaded on this red side, is going to do the blue side start instead. The other option for red side, which is really good for solo queue, is putting your boxes on the red and then on Krugs, because Krugs spawn later. And so you can do your red and then just hop over. I personally really like the Raptor one because it gets your Raptors respawning quicker and sets you up for a nice topside gank. Everybody's question mark pings. Of course, this game actually does matter, like the desk was talking about, where if 100 Thieves win and FlyQuest have to lose, then this would be 100 Thieves first place. So let's take a look for it. He put all 3 boxes here on the blue because he got pushed out on red side. Didn't want to mess around with any of those. So you get your super quick start to it with the buffs to the boxes. Super nice. And he's already going for some River invade. Does get seen on the ward.
He's going to deceive over the wall. It goes straight for the red buff. Contractz should know that that is what he's going for, but Contractz is still only level 1. The only hope that he has is if maybe he can get in range and try to smite the red buff, but he has to be careful because he's still a level 1 Ivern. They're calling Huhi over. 753 HP. He tries to walk behind it. He gets the backstab. He claims the red buff. Does he deceive out of there? But he's got nowhere else to run. He's going to buy some time, but surely he will go down. And River Shaco not off to the greatest of start. It's a first blood for NRG.
It's happening again. This is Moon all over again. No! I'm going to have to wait another 7 years. Oh, honestly, though, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? It's just one death. Brush it off. Double buff Nautilus. It went to the Nautilus. You know, whatever, dude. Let's see it, River. Bounce back here. You still have your Ignite. Let's try and get a cheese kill to get back into it.
Yeah. Now, we do have our gank counter. This was from the last time 100 Thieves met up against NRG.
Yeah.
River technically got 2 more ganks off of Contractz. It's a little different with Shaco versus Ivern here, as both of these guys are be wanting to farm camps, but the question is River going to be playing more to invade rather than to gank lanes?
Yes. Yes, he is. That is the question. That is the answer. He does find Contractz after Contractz has cleared out his full blue quadrant, though. So the job's already done there. Shields him off. No problems here for Contractz. NRG, good job, you know, collapsing. They know River. They know River's going to try and do some of this early invade stuff with the Shaco pick. And they had the ward here, seeing the invade come. Nice little collapse there. So let's see what they can do for it. Honestly, the bottom side getting the kill, even though it did go into the hands of the Nautilus. I mean, that's your Smolder lane down there, 400 Thieves. That's supposed to be like your late game insurance. They're like, okay, if our Shaco pick goes crazy and bad, you know, at least we'll be able to rely on a Smolder later, right? Well, as long as you don't feed too many kills into the NRG bottom lane and make it even more difficult for the Smolder to keep up stacks, then yes, that will be the game plan.
Hook onto Eyla, but he should be fine just walking on out thanks to the Aftershock passive. Oh, this could actually get dicey here. Huhi is going to flash to guarantee the root from the passive. Eyla punts FBI away, waiting to maybe flash the arrow. Great timing, but another dredge line means that Eyla still goes down. River's going to be here to answer for the gank. Meech has already been chunked to 50% HP, and River now realizes that gank might not be successful.
It's every passing second, we're getting less and less likely to see another Shaco in the LCS. The bottom lane off of the extra kill. Now they got another one, and Smolder's 50% HP under tower. You're gonna get dove.
I mean, FBI, does he just pull this off? He's already chunking Meech and forces him to stay under the tower. Cannot help River get invaded by Contractz.
Yeah, at the very least, Meech does have flash, so he can outplay under tower. Nautilus doesn't have flash anymore because he used it to go after Alistar, so at least Meech got to keep farming there and stays under tower and get a couple of extra stacks. But yeah, let's see about the bounce back here. 400 Thieves. At least River was able to get...
Oh, that was close. Does he look for the undertow? He pops the ghost. He wants to get in range. Flash, connect, sniper! This guy just does not miss when it it comes to solo kills.
Oh, he's got the ghost, so he just runs on in, flash auto, gets the level up, finishes off the wave. Look at the wave dying to the tower. Wait a second, Contractz might catch him on the way out. His level 6 is here for Olaf.
Ragnarok, can he survive the 1v2? But the Ignite ticking down, and they're keeping their distance to make sure that Sniper cannot maximize any chance for comeback. Contractz takes him out.
Okay, so at least they get the trap kill there for NRG on the way out. Sniper, even though he got his solo bolo, did use both of his summoner spells to do it. He decides to hold on to his ultimate here and not try and run out. He figured, they probably have enough damage anyway, even if I use it. So he holds onto that for his lane, and it's gonna be felt in the CS there, you know, because of the dive. Sniper moves on through, and even though Dhokla can immediately push it back, looks like Sniper will get here pretty quickly. Loses 2 melees because of the roam from Huhi and dropping there, but not too bad for him. He'll be very happy still with that outcome.
So let's do a quick status check. You already mentioned that if the Shaco pick does not pan out great in the early game, 100 Thieves are depending on kind of the late game aspect. The Smolder is the insurance.
Yeah.
I want to also say that Veigar will also be some insurance as well, because he's going to be continuously stacking throughout the game. And even Whippo has mentioned that many people have perceived Olaf as this like early lane kind of dominant champion, but he has said, nah, like if you get 2 item power spikes, then this guy just literally runs through an entire team. So as long as 100 Thieves can withstand the early game, they should still be fine the later the game goes on.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting because the Veigar and the Smolder that you're talking about, a lot of their late game scaling does a lot better in reverse than it does charging forward with an Olaf. So I'm very interested to see how this Olaf plays with the rest of the theme of the team, because if you're charging into a team that is kiting back and has an Ivern, sometimes that can be super dangerous. Like you're saying, if you're fed though, and he did get his solo kill, then maybe he is just so fed that it's dangerous for Ivern to even walk around him.
Sure.
And you just pop your ultimate. Running down an Ivern is one of the most satisfying things for Olaf players or any players otherwise. So definitely will be interesting to see, especially if, you know, River gets his Profane Hydra. By the way, the Hella Blades and Lethality build for Shaco is so fun for solo queue right now. Profane Hydra is in a very good spot for solo queue. Burst damage galore. If he's in there with an Olaf running someone down, you've got Ignite, you've got Hell of Blades, you've got Profane Hydra. They can just pop people and try and chain kills that way. Then, of course, late game, Veigar cages plus Smolder and all the stacks on all the champions might be the recipe. But NRG, critical for them. They got to keep focus in this game. They've got Dragon #1. They have a slight gold lead here, despite the top lane difference.
And another reason why NRG want to focus up in this game, not just for the sake of the game save, but because if they beat 100 Thieves, the uncertainty is over. They no longer have to worry or care whether Shopify wins their game against Cloud9 later today, because NRG will be locked into playoffs. There will still be tiebreaker scenarios for seeding, but if NRG take this game, they're in playoffs. No more concerns. Sniper, does he look for another solo kill here? Dhokla pops the Dominus, and that's going to be it from Sniper. He's going to hold on to the Ragnarok.
All right, Ghost Chain traded out here. Definitely a very scary Olaf, scary summoner spell. And that's going to attract junglers, I would assume, because Dhokla's just getting whittled down here.
This is scary. Dhokla, nice call of the Meek, empowered onto the minion wave, gets some healing back.
Gets the touch on Sniper as well there, so evens up the health bars, but River gets in here for the early vision. Ivern hover from Contractz just out of vision, ready for any sort of aggressive play. They are expecting it, but again, the burst damage, if River gets in there with the Olaf, brushes are used by Iverns. They're kind of spammed for vision because they give you really good vision.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the biggest tools there, so that's why we got the Ivern vision on the top brush. They were thinking River was there. They check here as well. Contractz keeps on checking all these corners, but 100 Thieves, 4 members top.
I mean, Dhokla doesn't have dominance. This is 4 members committed to the dive. Contractz is trying to beeline back to his top laner to see if he can at least provide a shield, but they just completely demolished Dhokla in the top lane.
The Avengers have come to take down Dhokla. No chance there, and with the Shaco ultimate also invested, I mean, I guess you can count it as 5 up there to make sure that they continue on with that one. If we count that as a gank, holy moly, that is a team gank right there.
They brought all the fans for Dhokla to sign. But what's worse for Dhokla is that he just expended teleport to come back to the tower, and now he has to walk back. He lost to so many minions. As now great hook by Huhi and Meech. Meech is dead.
It was so funny watching the mind games in real time. Meech was like, all right, I got this. You know, I'm going to fake dodge the hook. And Hui's like, okay, I guess I'll just throw it right at you then. And he nails him. Oh, okay. Well, Meech still has his flash for the next fight. And they've got some extra gold for the kill.
Things are starting off well for NRG. They have diffused the Shaco pick for now.
Yeah, I mean, the level 2 invade and the ward there is really the only thing that went super wrong for him. Obviously, you would love to be able to counter jungle and Ivern. You would love to be able to get an earlier kill with the ignites. On solo queue, if everyone's taking this into solo queue after this, then you do want to you know, get one of those early kills off of your ignite. But not too shabby. Once you get to your Profane Hydra, he's going to be a real threat. Howie.
A lot of damage. River forced to deceive just to make sure he didn't get executed by the arrow. We have the next dragon spawning in a minute's time here. A lot of damage. Primordial Burst is not going to be enough to take out Palafox, but it does force him off the wave.
Testing damage here. Damage thresholds.
You gotta do that often as Veigar as the game goes out. It's like, do I kill here?
Yeah, I mean, it's always worth pushing them out because even if you don't get the kill, you get turret plate money, full access here. Slowly whittling away. They did get the 3 first grubs, so he's gonna get 2 for his troubles. Really nice play there from Quid. Lands everything. He got the stun, gets the combo, unleashes ult, and ult guarantees him 2 of those turret plates, and that scaling insurance plan that they have with the 2 stacking champions is right on schedule here. 74 stacks for Meech is definitely a little bit slower, but I guess Quid is like, don't worry, I got you. I'm also scaling.
That's right.
One of our 2 investment in scaling plans will work out.
And you know, it would be almost surprising, but because we've seen it so many times before, Meech is forced to flash away from the package. As we were saying, it would, at this point, it would not be surprising if Quid finds a way to bail out 100 Thieves again in this game if it goes late, as he has done so many times throughout the Spring Split. Have to remind ourselves that in his debut Summer Split last year, so many people were wondering, does he belong in the LCS? Does he deserve another chance? 100 Thieves.
Yeah, nobody wondering that anymore.
Nope, not anymore.
Now people are wondering, do I put him first on my All-Pro?
Does he get MVP?
Probably do put him
He is
up
making
there.
a damn strong case this split. As the Dragons have been started up by 100 Thieves, boxes are set up. The flash from Huhi tries to connect onto Meech, but the fear from the box interrupts halfway through, and Huhi just might go down to Quid. FBI forced to flash over the wall. Dragon still at 3k HP. Sniper pops the Ragnarok. He runs down FBI. Palafox is gone as well. How does this happen every single time, Kobe?
Beautiful boxes bait right there, I gotta say. Lining up the boxes by Dragon, and then Huhi hooks right in. 100 Thieves just trap them at the Dragon. Quid lays down the cage. I mean, you got such a nice early game from this Veigar. Quid is rolling in the money right now. There it is. You get the hook in, box pops, he gets turned around on, you get the ultimate off, and Quid executes him. Then sniper from the other side. Olaf runs down the backside. River over the top with his Q here from Shaco, lending the extra damage, and it just turns into a massacre. 100 Thieves. Oh, guess what? Profane Hydra's also done. Nice. Maybe we get to see some highlights now from Shaco.
Yeah.
Some real burst damage in action because FBI has no flash now. Palafox has no flash now. Those are the 2 guys you're looking to get your really big chunks on.
And one thing I want to see River do is the way that Shaco passive works, for those that might not know, is you do more damage when you damage a champion when their back is turned towards you, called backstab. So if NRG keep that in mind, assuming the fight is not chaotic enough, can NRG remind themselves always face Shaco so that River doesn't get the empower damage? His bot lane, there's a dive, and good God, Dhokla is just gone again.
Sniper and Quid, baby. linking up for the bottom tower. They get the free money as well. Meech trying to stack up in mid lane. Pretty easy little bit of juke here. They just played down to their bottom side that already won. Honestly, you just keep pushing bottom. Veigar, freest game ever. 5 stacks on his Rod of Ages.
Oh, this is scary. Contractz. Dhokla just died on the bottom side of the map, and the collapse from Quid could have made things dicey for them. NRG have to cede control of this entire bottom quadrant. River's gonna take it all.
Yes, sir. Red buff taken away. Top side, they get the reset. So Sniper was sent up top side after they killed bottom. He's going to go answer the Corki push. You don't want to let the Corki scale either too freely. And looks like, 100 Thieves not too worried about that. One thing that could cause some problems, though, is if Corki did get super fed, got the Merman transform. But Palafox would need a lot of gold for the poke to be a real hindrance to 100 Thieves. So looks like as long as they keep it in check, then they should be okay. Meech now at 111 stacks, 16.5 minutes into the game. And the Veigar is going to be quite an issue here, especially with the free lane here. River just keeps shadowing him. They go for Dhokla again.
River pops up from stealth and ensures that Dhokla cannot clean up this Krugs. Quid is just getting the auto attacks down onto this turret. The rest of NRG might just try to cut off Quid. River already completed his back, but Quid is already making his way out of there. Should be safe. Next objective for the taking is going to be a Mountain Dragon, which will spawn in 2 minutes. So there's still some downtime before NRG and 100 Thieves need to move to make those vision plans.
And an easy play here from 100 Thieves. Ayla on the reset. Even though Ayla was seen by the ward here through the river, doesn't matter. The goal is get Sniper that top tower gold. He gets it, finishes off another outer here. So 100 Thieves get to get a lot more area to play with on their side lane push here. And now they can go back, clear out all those wards that were through the river, and allow Ayla and River to poke around, threaten those possible flanks.
All right, still a minute and 22. Gamers, I'm once again contractually obligated to inform you that playoff starts next week, so we'll be back on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's a lot of days. Just making sure that everyone at home knows. And this will not be the last time you hear of this, so I'll be saying a lot throughout the broadcast.
All right, we got the Shurelya's done for Quid as well on the Veigar with Ghost plus Flash plus Shurelya's. This will be the fastest Veigar that you have ever seen. And I hope that's... Oh, no, he's got an Amp Tome, so he's not going for a third item, Death Cap. The only thing is, like, because Death Cap multiplies your AP from your passive too, it is always such a massive Veigar item. But yeah, honestly, Quid, you can do whatever you want, bro. I've got full faith in you. 3 kills for himself. His Rod of Ages is almost done stacking. 8 stacks here, so very close to his bonus level from that as well. And 100 Thieves, they have plenty of damage. So looks like a little bit of the utility there. Let's see if they can get any picks. Ayla and River here. Dhokla, I feel so bad for him, man. He literally was in urgent care heading into Super Week, had to power through it, still play for the team, and then every team is camping him and sending multiple people constantly to dive him, to pick him off in side lanes. Meanwhile, at least something here for NRG. Their comeback plan, trying to get that money into Corki. Secondary towers are worth so much. Good job from Palafox. He sticks around for the local gold. Oh, Rift Tail. Go in there, one more auto. He'll just finish it himself.
Auto attack it. Boom. All right, he's got it. Dragon has spawned at this point in the game. Currently, 100 Thieves have taken up residence on that bottom half of the map, so it should be theirs easily. Looks like River's going to be the only one dedicated to taking it down. He's going to pop the Hallucinate as well to make sure that between both of them, they have more than enough damage to take down the Dragon, while the rest of 100 Thieves are going to be finding the map as Meech dodges a chain of corruptions from FBI.
Okay, I guess now we're looking at Smolder Watch. Definitely a lot slower stacking this time around, but as we stated, isn't too much cause for concern, as they have many other options for scaling here as well. Quid burst damage plus a Veigar ultimates is going to be, River burst damage plus Quid burst damage is going to be kind of scary too. So anyone getting caught out definitely has a lot of pain to look forward to. Maybe Contractz shields will be enough to keep them upright. NRG definitely are going to have this like huddle turtle defensive setup here with the team, where nobody's out by themselves, because you'll get run down. There's a lot of mobility and pick potential here for 100 Thieves, in addition to have kind of a scary team fight. So you can see NRG, they slowly move up. They use these Ivern brush for vision, just trying to keep some sort of ward placement for themselves so they have some options. We did at least for Palafox get that Muramana transformed. Spear of Sojin is done as well.
Oh, hook onto Eyla, forced to immediately pop the ultimate. It's going to be huge for the next fight if NRG force one around this Baron. Contractz stuck in the cage. The Event Horizon's going to keep him locked in, but already popped Daisy to make sure he had a bodyguard there. 100 Thieves can try to be patient with this one.
Yeah, honestly, Alistar without ultimate is definitely a liability. But because 100 Thieves have so much control of the map right now, I think they'll be fine just keeping NRG bottled up on NRG's own side of the map. Continue to starve them out a little bit. Red buff is up here, and since we're past the 20 minutes, it's actually a pretty decent objective. I love the new changes where everybody on your team is going to be able to get one. Contractz has it already pre-channeled though, so he should be able to go over there and snag it. At least get NRG some fighting chance here. There we go.
Things are so tense here for NRG. Reminder, 100 Thieves. The most that they could play for is first place, but it would have to depend on them winning as well as FlyQuest losing. As Contractz is forced to flash, gets caught out by River and Quid, but Huhi is here for the collapse. Hallucinate already used by River. They try to flash right on top of Quid, but no one is there to follow up, and the Event Horizon is going to keep him stuck. And meanwhile, Sniper just completely took down Palafox in the mid lane. Another kill goes over to Quid. NRG are falling to pieces. 100 Thieves are tearing them apart.
It's a massacre! 100 Thieves are rolling them over with Shaco jungle. Quid gets flashed on again.
But the Event Horizon keeps Dhokla from being in range, but FBI has the damage necessary to finally take out the raid boss. But 100 Thieves know that Contractz is gone, and they are burning down the Baron.
Oh man, 100 Thieves are just having fun. Sniper here. Ever since the beginning of the game, I mean, he was so confident. He went for the solo kill onto Dhokla under tower. Both summoner spells used. He got a really big lead for himself, and he never looked back. With the Hydra plus the experimental Hexblade as well, he used that to run down Palafox in mid lane. Now Palafox wants some revenge.
Dhokla, help! There's a giant Viking! He pops the Ragnarok, he looks to burn down Palafox, he gets one! Does he look for two? Huhi's brought along for help, but the Ragnarok is immune to the CC! He's burning him down! The lifesteal! He gets another one! And he can burn down Huhi, but FBI finally takes him out!
Bring more men! You gotta bring more to take down Sniper. The whole team for NRG started moving up there. Sniper turns in, fights. He's good for two.
What an incredible debut for Sniper this split, as Quid is going to get locked up by FBI. The Primordial Burst does not do that much damage. FBI should be able to win this one. Dodges out on the W. The E finally takes him out. NRG are really fighting for their lives right now.
100 Thieves are having so much fun in the last game of their season, which does have implications for if they finish first. This is what I love to see from a first place team. They're truly loving League of Legends. And here is how he got the solo kill. Okay, it was a really good brush advantage from Sniper, waiting in that little brush inside your jungle. Palafox was trying to rotate over to mid lane. Just really good little surprise play from him to get the first kill. And then we already saw like the beginnings of that team fight on bottom side that led to the other one. But the fun one was the top lane play. All right.
Not again! I've seen this! Wait, oh, it's just... I thought this was live.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
I got baited. I was like, there's no way this is deja vu all over again.
I thought you were just like, oh, don't show it to me again because it was so brutal. But here we go, Baron.
Oh, three-man knockup from Eyla. Mom comes in from the top rope. Sniper finds the first one. Contractz is not long for this world as well. The Undertow doesn't find him, but he takes out Huhi anyway. And the Baron should be theirs to claim. River burning it down, 2,000 HP. Contractz, can he get in? But he's being zoned off by River. The deceive into the backstab. Dhokla tries to fight off Sniper. They find one thanks to the help of Palafox. He Valkyries out, but I don't know if Dhokla can get out alive from the rest of 100 Thieves members. Meech is looking for the damage. Does he have to execute already? Flap comes in, not quite yet, but he doesn't need the execute. It's just enough damage to take out Dhokla.
Look at Quid. He's not even done. Quid's not even done.
Oh God, the Event Horizon, where does it go? Oh my God, it's just the Primordial Burst.
Outplayed, sucker! R to the face and 100 Thieves. Take a victory lap. Honestly, take a victory lap. Summoner's Rift is theirs. 7.4-ish the gold lead. Up to 8K now after the tower. Easy reset over to the Dragon. All right, honestly, Cyclo Sword done plus another serrated Dirk. Shaco jungle has not been the star of this game, Raafaa, but Shaco jungle will get a win in the LCS. I think that is important. Honestly, though, running over the fight, we mentioned as soon as you get that Ravenous Hydra, Sniper has done so much work. Ravenous Hydra did get a small buff too a couple patches ago, where they buff up the healing that you get from the active, 150% the lifesteal. Which was quite nice. They always try to play on the edge there. At least NRG do get the shutdown. They're going to show you a third time, buddy.
Man, this is just cool. You know,
it actually is cool. Like, I don't think we've ever shown another replay of the same thing. Like, I think we have a big Sniper fan in the production.
Is he going to Mew on him again? Okay, not quite. Oh,
that's why.
He's cooking him.
That's why they're showing it again. They really wanted to get the dances in. Sniper's been so fun to have in the LCS. Celebrating his wins, celebrating the victories.
Now, Monka W, Olaf is right. You see him charge out of the bush, and you are just praying the Ragnarok runs out before he takes you out. 100 Thieves, I mean, this roster has just been such a pleasure to watch. I know we did not have high expectations for them, but they have continuously impressed and surprised everyone. There's a reason why they are finishing as the top 2 team in the league.
And players are still talking trash about them. Did you see the interviews from both JoJo and Inspired?
Yeah, they're still calling them frauds.
Inspired said, I hope we get 100 Thieves in playoffs because they're a free win.
Yeah.
And JoJo was talking about them being overrated as well. But
yeah.
100 Thieves keep on winning.
Yeah, JoJo literally said, if I face 100 Thieves in playoffs, I'm celebrating early. That's big words. As we get River, forcing Dhokla to pop the dominance, River's going to have to run away. He's not getting out of that one, so 5v4 for NRG. Maybe they can hold the line, but 2 inhibitors have already fallen from 100 Thieves. My mistake, it's only just 1 inhibitor, but they're making short work on the top side of the map. Sniper pressing the charge. Here comes Eyla. They find the knock on the Contractz. He flashes out. Ignite ticking down. Quid and Meech still holding the line as well alongside Eyla. Huhi goes in for the knockup, but Meech has the execution ready. Mom, once again, comes through. And they get the inhibitor. They're trying to walk it out now. Quid, sub 50% HP. Looks like 100 Thieves will make it out.
The only thing that's really hurting my heart this game is that there's no death cap for Veigar. He is going into tank items now too after the Leandries. Probably a dead man's to look for picks. I think it's Quid. Quid is like, you know what? I'm actually getting too much credit now. Before, it was not getting enough credit.
Yeah.
And now everybody's jumped on the train. He's like, you know what? I'm getting too much credit, so I'm going to get a bunch of speed and make picks for the rest of my team so that the other players can get more credit as well.
What a team player, Quid.
What a guy.
What a guy.
That's the homie play you're looking for. River here. He's the one that we need to lift up, actually. So make some picks for him because Shaco, we want Shaco to shine so you can like bait more people into playing it in pro.
I mean, he's got the, what is it, the Cyclo Sword?
Heck yeah, Cyclo Sword plus your Profane and the extra serrated Dirk here. Only problem is Contractz, this pesky Ivern is hovering around everyone. You know, these shields are so annoying, man. Let me just get a solo on like Palafox or something.
Yeah, River just wants to one-shot someone without any counterplay whatsoever, and Contractz is making that job very difficult. Also, the lock and shield from Huhi, if he times it well, will also prevent an assassination. But this bot inhibitor just might fall from 100 Thieves. Couple more auto attacks for the minions and the members, and that's that. All 3 inhibitors have been taken out, so double super minions will be pouring into the base.
Yeah, they will. And all of 100 Thieves are going to be pouring into the base. You're going to get 200 Thieves here pretty soon.
Sniper forces pop the Ragnarok to avoid the chain of corruption. Bomb once again comes through the top. Sniper is able to evade danger here. River pops the clone from Hallucinate. Buys some time. They're waiting. Oh, Quid forced the flash away from the dredge line. Great use of the summoner spell there. Pops the Event Horizon, tries to buy space. They're playing around the boxes to see if NRG get too close and get feared by one of these boxes here. Eyla gets engaged on. Huhi forced the flash. The depth charge connects onto Quid, but he's able to distance himself well. Palafox still has the package available. He wants to look for a desperation Hail Mary, looks for Meech, but he's also forced to flash. A lot of summoner spells being burned by 100 Thieves, but no deaths.
All right, let's start the story of an epic comeback. 100
boy.
Thieves here.
I don't know.
They're just gonna crumble. They're getting too ahead of themselves, you know? It's all going to their heads. The success is going to their heads. They're probably gonna get Baron. And then Dragon Soul is coming up really soon too. So we're just gonna get those as well to make the comeback even more epic for NRG when they're able to do it.
Does this story have a Contractz Baron scene?
Not this Baron,
Nope.
but next Baron, yes.
Oh, next Baron. Okay, can I hedge you on that?
Yeah, go for it.
You know what, chat? Let's get your opinions. Does NRG come back in this game? Yes or no? Just simple poll.
Put your entire net worth on the game right now.
Put the house and the second mortgage on NRG to come back.
Otherwise, I don't believe you. Otherwise, you're just troll voting.
Just a reminder at home, we are not responsible for your financial decisions.
All right, 100 Thieves. They're coming to end it. Pick up your Dragon Soul on the way in, Mountain Drake. But they don't see the big turn coming inside the base. The NRG team fight. They're lying in wait. Level 16 for Palafox. Oh, 4-item power spike, level 16. Corki.
Now 4 items as well for FBI on the Varus.
Don't mind that there's a level 18 Veigar on the other team and an 18 Olaf as well.
Or the fact that they just got Mountain Soul. That's fine. It's fine.
All good. All right, here we go.
100 Thieves with the super minions in each lane. Make one last push. Chain of Corruption right onto Eyla. He gets stunned up. Doesn't even pop the ultimate because he doesn't care. Takes a lot of poke from FBI in the back end of it. Dredge line does not connect onto Quid. With the movement speed, Eyla forced the engage. The first exit tower falls. Bomb from the top rope once again. The executes are going to start coming in. The first one goes on to Huhi. Dhokla is forced back. Palafox and FBI keeping their distance. They burn down the second Nexus tower. 100 Thieves will strip fade away from NRG's hands as they look to try and fight for first seed against FlyQuest.
All smiles there. 100 Thieves were having fun in that one. Just playing some League of Legends with your friends on stage with a huge crowd, everybody watching. Styling on them. Sniper got to live the Olaf dream, running through multiple players. Not exactly the Shaco dream, but he was in there.
You know, when historians look back on this game, Kobe, will they tell the story of a successful Shaco pick?
Yeah. Hey, look at the Crocs too. Everybody in Crocs. Didn't they like get fined for wearing Crocs or something? Is that a Croc protest?
I have no idea. That's not up to me to decide.
They were all matching and they looked pretty clean.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give them a pass.
Matching on the style, matching on the vibes as well.
Yeah.
That's the 100 Thieves way. Just what an incredible run from them.
Yeah. Looks like there's a bit of broken synergy between the coaches there. Golden Glue bumping into Sam in the back. As long as he didn't step on his shoe. All good.
But it does put NRG's future into absolute uncertainty. It is no longer in their control.
Yeah.
It is now down to the C9 Shopify Rebellion game that could make things interesting for tiebreakers later today. There's even a world where NRG could just be straight knocked out of playoffs.
Definitely is one of the timelines that has branched off. We'll see if we actually live in that timeline or not. But man, I cannot love this team. Having so much fun. Winning in the LCS. Looks like they are getting ready with the interview. And guess what? We've got Zven doing the interview. So
baby!
I guarantee this one is going to be a banger.
Oh, yes.
And he also has the Shaco ready for interview. So excited to see this one. The level 2 invade.
You know.
Wards, pesky wards.
The Shaco was in the game. Well, with playoffs on the horizon, we're excited to let you fans at home know you can cast your own votes for Kia MVP and Kia All-Pro this year. Head over to KiaLCSAwards.com to place your vote. And with that, we're going to be joining Zven and River on stage for the interview.
Thank you so much. I'm here with River. Clown Shaco performance, I must say. So talk to me. Why Shaco?
I played Shaco in like solo queue and scrims. I think it's really strong. And then
Okay, it didn't look that strong. So what went wrong?
we should ban Ivern, I think. I didn't play against Ivern,
So
like
the classic, when something goes wrong, blame the coach for draft?
probably.
Okay. Something a lot of people have been talking about is MVP recently, and almost all pro players say 3 names. It's you, Quid, or Inspired. Who do you think is MVP of the split?
I think Quid is like smurping every game, I think. And then really like easy to play with Quid, because with mid is always winning. So I wanna give Quid MVP. Yeah.
That's a good teammate. Do you think that he's having such a big turnaround because of you? Because last year he wasn't doing nearly as well as he is now. Is that thanks to you?
Probably, but like
Probably, right?
I think Quid is really Quid was really good like last year too.
Okay.
And then like communication is really easy with me too.
If you had to choose a player not from Riot Thieves, who's the MVP?
It's Sniper, maybe.
Not from Riot Thieves?
Me and Quid.
Yeah. Anyone else than Riot Thieves? Who's
Yeah.
the MVP? Inspired, you said?
I think Jojo Pian.
Okay, how come? Why?
I think he's like the most important player in C9, and he's really like strong lane, I think.
Okay, I appreciate that. Well, I have no more questions to ask, so thank you everyone for being in the interview. Thank you, River. And after the break, we'll be back to C9 vs Shopify Rebellion, and I'll be casting, so stay
Thank
around.
you.
Thank you.
If you're deving it,
Try to run. No, I'm just gonna trade off run. Trade off run.
Wow. Don't flash Renekton either. Both don't flash, guys. Just kill Renekton.
we come after.
Don't flash.
Okay.
Let's go. Can you cancel?
Cover me.
No. Or
Red Bull gives you wings.
Make more good in the Kia Sportage X Pro. Kia, movement that inspires.
my shot, ayy. On the rise,